Hello, my name is Kemi and I'm a UK travel influencer. Today I'll be talking to you about the steps you need to, get right for you to apply for your admissions into the UK. I'm really sorry guys, I couldn't do the video of the step-by-step for Tier 4 visa because I actually thought that, it's best for me to do this video first, because the first thing you need to do to get into the UK is for you to get your admission first. After your admissions, then you apply for your Tier 4 visa for you to come into the UK. So this video is going to be ways and how you need to apply for your admissions into the UK for any college or university of your choice. So the first step you need to know is, first you need to get your requirements right. What I mean by requirements, I mean your credentials, your academic credentials, your WAEC, your NECO, your GCE, if you've got A-levels, if whatever credentials you've got is what you need for your requirements. And when I say this, I always emphasize that sometimes you need to consult with the university or college to find out if you're eligible to apply for admissions for undergraduate or postgraduate degree. The reason it is because not all colleges and universities accept the same procedures. So you might be lucky, some universities might say no, we are not taking you, and then some might say, oh, actually we can actually take you, but you have to do like a pre-sessional course, and and then you can evaluate it on that way, and once you pass, then you could go straight into your course of study if it's a postgraduate or undergraduate. Because sometimes you can actually see that some people, when they're doing masters, they say, oh, you're not qualified to do masters straight, so you can actually do a pre-masters and then later you do the masters. So it's up to this yourself to find out from the college. You can send them, and sometimes most of these colleges and universities have a representative in home countries. Like in Nigeria, they have some representative that you can actually go to meet. It's free of charge. You don't need to pay them a dime. The school send you a referral to them so that they can help you to apply for the admission into their universities, and they know the right documents that you need, so you won't need to go through any agent or any other party that is not associated with the school. Right, so for the WAEC or NECO is recognized in the UK. All universities, in fact I think all the universities most of them accept the NECO. Before it was just WAEC they were accepting, but I think later on that they had a review and decided that it's still the same thing. If it's recognized in Nigeria and they had it's something they should also accept. But the thing about NECO is, if you have a NECO, they normally want to accept the NECO with a JAMB score of 300 points, and with that 300 points they want to see that you have at least B3 in maths and English if they're accepting NECO. Meanwhile, some universities don't accept with JAMB. They will only accept the NECO, but they will say, oh, we want you to do a pre-sessional course first, and once you pass, then you can get into the the course that you want to do. Right, so if you get this this requirement right, then that's one of the points that that's the first step that you need to do. The second step is that you need to get your personal statement. It's very, very important, because you need to stand out from the crowd, especially if you are applying to a course that is very competitive. You need to show them why you're applying for that course, and what makes you different, what is your career goal, what is your what are you thinking after you finish your study, your career goal, your progression in career. Are you looking to do masters after that, if it's a degree you're going for? Are you looking to do PhD after your masters, or are you looking to get a job in the UK, or you're going back to your home country to impart your skills there? So you need to put all that in your, but I always advise people, don't say, if you're going for a degree, don't say, oh, after that I'm going for my master's, and this is, they're like, oh, this one is trying to do something, like, trying to stay back. But you just say, oh, as soon as I finish my degree, I am going back to my home country to impart my skills. In fact, I already have a job that is waiting for me. They're just waiting for me to get qualified, and then they can, put me on their payroll. Right. And also, I'll be saying, if you need any help in, writing your personal statements, I could do that for you. So just send me a link, send me an email. I would respond to you as soon as I can. Right. Let me also tell you that there's something you also need. If you want to apply for admission, I always advise that you apply early, so that you don't meet the deadline. Always apply early. If you apply early, it gives your application will be treated quickly, and then you'll be able to you're not like chasing them up, or when will my result be out for my admission, because it's now like a backlog thing. So you need to apply on time. Always apply on time, or else you have to wait for the following year to carry on your application for the school. Another thing I would like to mention is that you need to find your course, the course that you want to do. If you have not decided on the course that you want to do, you need to be sure of what you want to study. You can go online, Google the courses, go online, Google the universities and the colleges that you want to apply to, check their review, what people are saying about the school. Is the school okay in terms of accommodation, in terms of studies as well? How is the school like? What's their study schedule like? Things like that. And if you're international student, you need to know number of international students there. If it's something that you can cope with, so many factors that you need to look into in regards to the schools that you are going to be applying to. Another thing you need to do, at least you need to select like 5 universities, so that, because you don't just put your egg in one basket. You need to apply to 5 universities. It's not compulsory you have to apply to 5 universities, but I always advise people apply to 5 universities, so you have so many options. Because most of them, the school fees are a little bit slight higher than each other. If it's not slight higher than each other, it's that maybe the accommodation is more better. Whichever one you think is affordable for you. Another thing you need to do is, you need to apply through UCAS, which is the third step. You need to apply through UCAS. UCAS is the Universities and College Admission Service. That's the full meaning of UCAS. When you Google UCAS on, just UCAS, when you Google it, it brings out the web page, and then you can click on it and go there. You create an account, you fill in your personal details, you collect the codes of the course and the schools that you're applying to, so that if you want to start the application, you already have that written down. You're not like going back and forth. So some schools you don't need to apply through UCAS. Some schools will say you need to apply to them directly. So it depends on the course and what you're applying for, basically. So it's not all schools that you need to apply through UCAS. Some of them you need to apply through to their website directly. And then how much does it cost? It's the UCAS. It costs £13 for if you're applying for one course and one uni or college. But if you're applying for multiple uni and courses, then that means you'll be paying £24, which is not too bad at all. Once you're successful in the admission, then that's when they issue you the CAS. That's the confirmation of acceptance of studies. That is when the school issue you that. And once they issue you that, it shows that they have accepted you and you are ready to apply for your Tier 4 visa. And don't forget that before the school issue you Tier 4 visa, they have actually evaluated your results, your credentials, everything. you've paid the the deposit that the school is asking you to pay. That, and another thing I must emphasize on again is in regards to the IELTS, that's the English language proficiency. Most schools now, what they do is they will evaluate your English proficiency. So if you haven't done the IELTS, they will evaluate you on your WAEC to see what your score was in English, and then they will evaluate you in maybe telling you to do an English course with them before you start your study. Or they can say, oh, I think you're ready because we can see that you've really got a good score in your English, and we don't think we need to do any English evaluation for you. So, and that's how you find out that they just leave you to in that part. So you're very lucky if you are being evaluated in that way, because so many people are worried about, oh, I need to do the IELTS, I need to score this point, I need to score that point. Actually, now they do like you apply through UCAS, so it depends on the school or uni that you're applying for. I hope that this video has been very helpful for you to to find your way or navigate your way around in applying for schools in UK. And after you've done all this, that's when the tier 4 visa comes in. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave your comments below, leave your questions as well below. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting on different videos on immigration routes into the UK to help you navigate your way around. And my next video will be on the step-by-step on how to apply for tier 4 visa, which I'll be showing you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.